It's not like you need a place in San Francisco with 100.
Dude, people can start a coin right now for $250. Like for 250 bucks, anyone can have their own crypto. But here's the thing.
People are asking too, is like, yo, you know, at what point are you gonna take Bitcoin? And
yeah, that's a great question. Why don't you accept? I mean, do you accept? Like, I know you're not the biggest Bitcoin evangelist.
I actually don't have any crypto, which I should, at least Bitcoin. Right. You know, I know you have your own your own crypto, but I mean, would you take payment over crypto?
Absolutely. I mean, first, what I want to know is why don't you have any first? Like, let's take out the business aspect.
Yeah.
Why don't you have any crypto at all?
I don't know. I feel it's too volatile, like too crazy. Like I have to.
You're stressed out about it.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not something you can count on. Like in this account, I have X amount of dollars.
Yeah, it's literally like just throwing the money in there and just trying to forget about it. I'm really bad at trying to forget about things because of it.
You like to be in control. Yeah. Most entrepreneurs like to be in control.
Yeah, and I used to day trade, and you know, and it took a lot of time. I stopped day trading.
Yeah,
but I would have like $5,000 swings, $10,000 swings. But
stressful.
Then, yeah, bro. Like if you're down 5% on a $200,000 account, like you're freaking out. But when it's crypto and it's down 40% in a month, I mean that me up.
Yeah, this is where I'm at in the last 24 hours.
I don't think they saw what you just showed me, which is crazy. I don't think he wants to show it.
Yeah.
Let's just say he can open up an Applebee's cash or with crypto.
It is scary. It is volatile. But at the same time, if you look at like the chart, like if you're zoomed in, yeah, it's scary as shit, right? You're like, oh my God, it's a roller coaster. So what you do is if you zoom out on that graph, you'll see that it has exponential growth, like it's parabolic. It's been going like this. Sure, every now and then it goes like if you zoom in on the chart, it's gonna look like it's going like this, right? But if you zoom out, it's still on a steady uprise. So although it can be kind of scary, you got to look at it as like a kind of like a savings account for your business.
Yeah. Where do you think crypto's going? I mean,
so
you started your own coin.
It's kind of hard to tell. So when it was $400, I was like, man, if it just goes to 1,000, I'm gonna double up. You know what I mean? And then when it was like $1,700, I'm like, bro, this is too good to be true. And my friends are like, oh, everyone called me stupid. I was in finance. I was making like 20 racks, 30 racks a month, and they're like, dude, well, you're buying stuff with your hard-earned money that you can't see, touch, or smell. What are you doing? And I kept telling them, hey, dude, this is the future. This is the future. And like I have like pictures of the computer screen like back in 2014 and me buying Bitcoin and stuff.
How much did you buy Bitcoin originally?
Originally it was $480 something.
$480. Right now it's 30K, 32?
It's 32. Yeah.
And then it would hit 60.
Yep. But here, why don't you have that? So you told me why you don't have it. Why don't you accept it? Is it the same reason?
It's the same reason. Because, okay, let's look at it in a year, right? But when you're a cash-based business and you're taking...
Yeah, you need the flow.
I need the flow, right? Let's say I'm at Starbucks and then I need to take out Bitcoin to buy more cups, right? To sell $3 coffee or whatever.
That cup could cost you $80 later on down the road too.
Exactly. That's the only reason why I don't take. Would we take? I think Square is starting to build a platform where you can take crypto. And if we were going to take crypto, I definitely think something that's not too volatile, something not that crazy.
Here's the problem with that. Like, the problem with that is with volatility, you can't, there's no possible way that you can actually, flatten that curve or reel that in or tighten that down, just for the simple fact that if it's a publicly traded item or currency, it's never gonna be stable. Unless it's pegged like a stable coin that's pegged to actual US dollar or something like that. But then at that point, it's like, hey dude, you're just taking $1. Back in the day, like when you talked about, hey, do you guys pay in Bitcoin in San Francisco or LA, sometimes they would have like the little QR code and you can pay them. And you would have to wait for Bitcoin transactions to go through for a fucking cup of coffee. It would take forever. Yeah. But nowadays, like for that was my whole thing. When I was in the Army, during one of my deployments in Iraq, there was these TCNs, these third country nationals, right? From Uganda, from Congo, from all over the place. And they would come, they would work for months and months on end, and they would get paid dog shit. they would stand in line on payday. You knew it was payday because it was like the third-party Western Union thing, that the line would wrap around like crazy, bro, like crazy. And people would stand there for like 4 or 5 hours in 136-degree weather.
Just to get paid?
To send the money back to their loved ones. So they would be working just to send money to support their family, give them a better life. And the problem was that it was fees that were upwards of almost 20%. So for every $1,000, you're getting charged $200. Now, for somebody that's getting paid $500 every 2 weeks, that's a lot of freaking money. You know what I mean? We came back and we started thinking like, dude, how can we make it better? Me and a group of guys that were in a crypto together, Verge, shout out to XVG, we were able to make a lot of profit there. And we're like, dude, what if we like took a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and made it our own? And that's how we created Uno. And the beauty of Uno is it's instantaneous transactions.
So it's not like Bitcoin where I'm like, hey, send me some Bitcoin, I have to wait 30 minutes?
Yeah, you don't have to wait that long. It's instantaneous, it's pretty freaking fast. Like it's fractions of a second.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but there's low fees, super low fees. So for me to send out $1 million, it's only gonna cost me a fraction of a penny, and it would be instant, okay?
You guys are working with Acorn, right?
Yeah, so we recently signed a contract, and they just publicly announced it yesterday. Banx is the company, BAANX. They signed a contract with Akon, the Grammy-nominated rapper, who raised $6 billion to create this futuristic world in Senegal. All they accept is Acoin. Like, that's what they accept. And it converts it to the local currency of their choice without prior knowledge of the merchant. So like, let's say you, like person like you, I don't have to try to convince you to say, hey, you should accept Unocoin. I don't have to convince you. I don't have to sell you on it and why you should do it and you're missing out on potential business. Let's be honest, only like 1% of the world uses cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
You're not missing out on that much business as of now. So if I use UnoPay, then I come up to you, I double tap, it's, hey dude, I want to pay this invoice, and it has a card as well. And I tap using NFC, and what'll happen is I'll spend Uno, you'll get US dollars. It's volatility for me.
So why are you able to do that and not everybody else?
Well, the reason why I'm able to do that is because I'm a nerd and because I'm business savvy. I can wear a suit and pitch the right people. And I can also talk that nerd stuff.
Yeah.
Most people, you start talking to people that are actually in business about blockchain. A lot of them know kind of like the higher level looking down stuff, from a bird's eye, eagle's eye view. But I know the nitty gritty. I know what a Genesis block is. I know what code is. I know exactly what it takes.
Are you coding everything?
I'm not coding everything.
Oh, gotcha.
I have a team of coders.
How much money do you spend on coders? Because I know that shit's expensive.
And a lot of people don't understand that. I literally just sent this to my brother yesterday. My last 3 months of spending is $104,168.11. But check this out. It says your Geico bill decreased by 45.10%. So I told my brother, I said, hey, you got to be able to find the silver linings and everything. I saved 15% or more by switching to Geico.
But you spend 110 on web developers.
So we're at a point in our project that I've been able to secure this 3-year exclusivity deal with them that allows me to be able to spend, everywhere. And it's going to roll out in the UK and Europe first, and then we're going to go Asia and India, and then we're going to slowly merge over to, by the mid next year, we should be in the United States with that company. I'm also working something else with another partnership that will bring it to the United States ASAP.
So what is the 3-year partnership, what does that consist of?
That consists of us being one of the exclusive coins, besides Acoin.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Gotcha. And I saw you're getting billboards and like a bunch of stuff. So with you, how do you benefit? Obviously it's yours, but it's just people using it. You probably believe in crypto a lot.
I do. I believe I'm a solid believer. It's not so like people think, okay, so how are you benefit? Is this a pump and dump, or like how are you making money off of this? So here's the beauty of it. We are respected as a coin, as a project, because we did not do a pre-mine where, we're like, okay, we're gonna make this coin, it's 8 billion coins maximum. The team gets to keep 2 billion up front. And then, it doesn't work like that. Like I've been having to buy my coins just like every other person.
Yeah.
So the team has been buying their coins, and then I pay them quarterly based on sweat equity.
What would happen if someone hacked your system? Would everybody else's stuff go down?
So here's the beauty of it. It's decentralized. That's the beauty of blockchain. Every person that has Uno in a wallet is basically strengthening the network. So in order for them to hack it, they would basically have to hack every single person. Yeah.
So it's pretty
Or they would
safe.
have to have 51%, which is called 51% attack of the supply, which is pretty damn impossible. It's spread out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I watched Silicon Valley.
Oh yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So
I know what a
there-
51 attack.
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard that one before.
If you were Tino's coffee shop
Uh-huh.
on Central and Earl, and someone's like, "Hey, I want to pay in crypto," you would do it.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
even if it swings like crazy.
Even if it swings like crazy. Think about it this way. Right now, there's 1%. Let's say you're making $100,000 a month in your business. 1,000 of it is crypto, and you're still grossing that 99,000.
But if you
Let's
need-
say you just forget about it, and
But
that,
if you need the
that
money to
goes
buy
up,
cups, though.
you still have that 99% of other gross revenue that you don't have to worry about.
Oh, like taking the
See what I'm
rest.
saying?
Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
not that many people are going to come to spend in crypto.
So yeah, exactly. So just that 1% that does come in through
Yeah.
Tino's coffee shop.
If
and then
you're
they
that
buys the
worried about
dollars.
it, you can chuck that up to a loss. But 9 times out of 10, if you sit on it, it's not going to be a loss.
Gotcha.
Okay. So there's also different ways to mitigate risk. Like I said, Unocoin. Like with me, with Unopay, if I go
So-
to your place
yeah.
and I'm like, hey, Efren, I want those magnets for my car that don't stick because my car's carbon fiber. I can order them from you, and then when I go to pay, I can pay in and you would get US dollars. You wouldn't even know that I paid.
How would it translate on how much the dollar is currently at?
So it goes based on the current price of
And it's instant.
It's instant.
Seconds.
Yep. The conversion's instant.
So that's your edge over everybody
Yes,
else.
is to have an actual utility, man. Because let's think about it, man. Let's be honest. I'm not here to rag on other people's projects, but you look at these ERC20 tokens that are just, here today, gone tomorrow. I mean, I've been scammed myself many times.
Dogecoin.
Yeah. No comment on that.
Do you think Dogecoin has a future as a coin?
I mean, just like anything, it's been around for so long now. There's absolutely no way.
I heard month after month though it decreases in value because there's more and more coins out there. Or
Well, see,
way it's set up.
there's always about 4,000 coins. There's always about 4,000 coins, usually, out there, live. Now, whether or not those 4,000 coins are actually real coins that actually have some sort of utility, it's probably like a handful. I would probably say like maybe 25 of those. Now, then 25 of those, like some of those will last forever, some won't because they run out of money, they run out of funding. It's an expensive endeavor, project, hobby, whatever you want to call it. So Dogecoin will survive for a very long time. Now, whether or not it's useful or not is a different subject.
We probably went over, but upload new videos every single Monday and Thursdays. If you have any questions for Tino, where can they reach you at?
You can reach me on IG. My Instagram handle is SharkTino, @SharkTino. I took off the official because I was already official. I didn't need the official on it. So just follow me, SharkTino.
Gotcha. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. New videos every single Monday and Thursday. If you have questions, drop them down in the comments. We'll have his SharkTino @ name on the bottom. So see you guys next time.